Yes, I'm very good, thank you, and very grateful to be here today. In terms of my involvement in this space, my background and my personal experience, lots of strands that have already been mentioned, but perhaps in a slightly different way for me. So my day job is that I'm now head of wellbeing at Hays, who are a big recruitment consultancy. But my journey to this role has very much been influenced by my personal lived experience. So 10 years ago, I lost my husband to suicide, and that clearly had a profound effect on me, my outlook on life, and especially my financial well-being. So I, at that time, was actually on maternity leave, so I wasn't working. I had two very small children, one that was only 6 months old, and overnight I became a single parent. So financial well-being was something which, if I'm honest, I'd never considered before that point. And all of a sudden, I was navigating this world where I was desperately trying to understand what had happened to lead my husband to make that decision and to that point. Um, Grappling with my own grief, obviously, trying to look after a relatively new baby, and worrying about how on earth I was going to keep a roof over our heads. So these sort of topics became incredibly important very quickly. And I spent the next few years on a real path of discovery, I suppose, in terms of firstly trying to work out what on earth I needed to do to protect my own mental well-being, given everything that was going on around me. And look after my two very small girls. But that very quickly sort of led into me thinking about my workplace and how we could and should be doing more. And of course, 10 years ago, we weren't really talking about mental health in the workplace in the way that we are now. We certainly weren't talking about financial well-being. And I absolutely agree with everything that's been said, that I think we are much more open in talking about mental health as a topic now, but financial well-being, I think, is still a few years behind that. So anything we can do that addresses those topics, which we've seen already are so very closely linked, is really important. So incredibly grateful to be here today. And as everyone else has said, a fantastic initiative that Brian has championed to bring together people to share their experiences and talk about what we can actually do on this topic moving forward.